hide your kids, hide your wife. Just kidding. Bring them in. Bring all your friends. Invite your bearded uncle. Invite your neighbor.
Did you just point at me when you said bearded uncle?
If so, just subconsciously, entirely, guys. She may have been shaving her face before the stream, but that's a different. That was yesterday. Oh, okay. Welcome, you guys. My name is Dan. This is my wife. This is my best friend. This is the super sniffer. She's actually going to get some sniff on tonight. This is the first lady of the beard universe. This is Sam C herself.
Hello.
Sam, how you doing?
I'm good. Got a little bit of a head pressure happening, but I'm good. I'm here.
We always talk about our sicknesses and ailments and things that are bothering us, and we were just talking about this. I oftentimes ignore my sicknesses and ailments, and we were like, there's probably some childhood trauma to explain that.
Definitely.
It's probably true.
Yes.
And then random times it'll be like, I didn't know. I'll be like, oh, I do know what that feels like. You're right. And it'll dawn on me. And then 2 days later, she's like, remember when we talked about that sickness and you related to it? And I'm like, no, not anymore. It's weird. It's pretty crazy.
I feel like I talk about my sickness so much that it maybe goes in one ear and out the other for you.
Could be. Sometimes it gives me sympathy pain. And I'm like, I have it too. And then I'm like, do I really? Or I'm thinking so hard about what it would feel like, I actually end up feeling it. It's crazy.
Maybe.
Yeah. So welcome, everybody. Man, we got all the friends in the house tonight as you guys come in, and good to see some of you guys. What up, Beard Man Dan? That's a good name. That's a good name. All right. He said, since I'm a bearded uncle, there you go. I am not a bearded uncle.
No.
I have two sisters that are 34 and 30.
Yes.
Something like that.
Yeah.
No kids. I'm just
waiting to be that cool aunt.
I know.
Come on.
I was reading a book to Jax for bedtime, silly book, and it was about these attacks of these ants, and they were like, they couldn't kill them. They should have turned them into uncles. Get it? Jax liked it. I had to explain it. Yep, I had to explain it. Mm-hmm. No beards? Where, Gigi? I see a beard. I see a beard here. So, all right. Welcome, you guys. Did you miss me on Monday night? Of course. Yeah, I actually posted a bunch on Monday on social media and even YouTube because I knew people would be thrown off with Labor Day.
Yeah.
And it didn't feel like a Monday, but it was a Monday. So, yeah. Sisters, nope. Confirmed. No beards there. No beards there. That's just the mustache for Erica and Samantha.
Oh.
So, yeah. And she said it.
We
not
can't
me, guys.
help it. We're hairy guys.
Yeah. See, she said me too, Sam. Yeah, so see what I didn't say it, guys. She did. She did there. So, and again, thank you guys for coming in, to Jacob, to Jim, to Donald, Abe, Ryan, everybody. Hello. And yeah, so I don't know if I officially said the word, but consider sharing this stream if you know anybody, and then check to see if you hit that thumbs up. It's free. It's easy. We got free giveaway tonight, free advice tonight, and just a place to kind of hang out. And so, yeah, and Will is correct. We do have a sponsor tonight, Deadman's. Bryant's going to be late if he can make it at all, but he said he won't be with us tonight, and I've got to mention the study. It's bold, sophisticated, and definitely worth checking out.
Oh, fancy.
Will, we are going to take a look at this tonight, and you'll get a Sam C exclusive. Sam C exclusive.
Whoa.
So, yeah, it's about to go down. All right. Other than that, as all our friends are rolling in here, Sam C, anything new in our lives? And also, I do have to appreciate, or I do have to say thank you and appreciate that we are back on kind of a normal schedule.
Yeah.
And that we get to have you each week.
Yeah,
because
I'm here.
Soccer and all that craziness. So, man, I appreciate it. G-Tone is back from vacation. Oh, yeah. Bearded James is something new. So this is James. We get to hang out on Sunday at the Beard Meetup.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so we got a little beard meetup out there. If anybody in the chat was at the meetup, drop a comment. And it was my first time meeting James, I believe. And it's so weird meeting people like James because it's not like meeting him. It's like, hey, what's up, James? Good to see you, man.
Know him.
Yeah. Like sincerely already know him. And so, yeah, it was that was really cool. Something since the last time. Anything else in our lives?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, one thing I did
Oh.
not tell them about that you need to is we did go up north. We saw my sisters, which is rare because they live, one lives all over the country. She lives like West Virginia, Idaho, and everywhere, DC, and then the other one lives in Chicago. What happened with my youngest sister and Violet?
Okay. So Dan's youngest sister, her name's Maggie. She's getting married next year. And this weekend she asked Violet to be the flower girl in her wedding. And she like sat her down and she had gotten her flowers and this card. And she was reading the card over and she was like, I'd be so honored if you could be there and be the flower girl in my wedding. And Vi goes, wait, you want me to be in your wedding? And she goes, yes, I will.
Well,
and it was the cutest thing.
She goes, wait, you want me to be in your wedding? She turns to Sam and goes, can I be in her wedding? And Sam goes, yes. And she goes, yes.
It was the cutest thing. And I got it on video and I'm so happy.
Gave her a huge hug and stuff. So Violet's going to be in her first wedding and was super cute. And yeah, so I just linked it in the chat. True North, Sam's shop, The Beauty in the Beard MI, is open. And here's the site, guys. You can get shirts. We still have some hats left. We have a few of these ones. Different shirt designs. You got a winter beanie coming as we are fall too. Decals, all that stuff. So the shop is open and final. Oh, wow. I just walked through the whole site and you guys weren't even walking with me. Come with me. So here's the site, guys. Different hat options, beanie, decals, all that stuff. I would say now is really the first time where we are kind of getting settled back. Oh, hey, get out of here. Yeah. Kind of getting settled back to like having time to work on stuff. Yeah. The first week of school's out of the way. We kind of got that down. So things are starting to move along, which is perfect, as fall is coming and everything. So yeah, shop's open. Anything people should know?
Nope, not really.
Okay. There you guys go. Check it out. It's not something that we're like living and dying on or something that we're pushing hardcore or that you guys should ever
It's just
feel.
there. Yeah. Like if you guys want stuff, it's there.
100%. If you want to support the platform, mainly like advertising for lack of a better word, but showing off the channel, showing off being a part of this community. It's really cool. Can I get a QR code for the back of my car?
Yes, we do send those out for free.
Yeah. If you guys want QR codes, legitimately, where should they contact you?
Just message me on Etsy. If you go back to that page that Dan was just on, there's like a contact seller button. Just message me. And if you have seen like a picture of one, or if you're like, I want the one that's on like the back of your guys' car, if you've seen that, or the big one that's on Dan's truck, just tell me which one or what size one you want, because we have a bunch of different ones that we've sent out. And then just tell me where I can send it. Yeah,
it would be an honor. The only thing I ask is if you guys do request that, only do it if you like fully intend on putting it on a vehicle. So yeah, we'd be happy to send that out for you for free. Alan, we will definitely have more hat options in the future. Essentially, we just run through the options we have. Yeah. And once those get really low, then we order new ones. So as long as people are getting those new ones, which usually will happen in the fall, and kind of goes with us talking about it. We haven't talked about the shop in really months. And so,
yeah, well, it was closed for a while. When I was sick, I couldn't work.
Right. And so once it's back up and we really get going, it should do pretty well. Hey, Aaron, welcome. All right. Sam, did Dan have a beard when you met him?
Dan had a soul patch, and that was it.
No,
that was it. You were just starting teacher, and you.
When we first met, I actually have a picture when we were at a nightclub, and I do have short stubble and a soul patch. I showed her the sweaty picture. We were
together for a while, at least a month. And I worked my magic in there.
No, even through college, I had stubble lengths and stuff. I wasn't shaven. The only time I shaved was on my interview for my teaching job. Other than the soul patch. The soul patch stayed even for that.
Soul patch was there. Yeah. I had never known anybody to have a soul patch before you. I had not even known it was a thing.
Interesting.
In today's age.
Interesting.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, hi. Hello.
Yeah. So Jeff says, so I work on the railroad over by me, and I have some guys here who are into making shirts. Would you be willing to link up and maybe get some business? What do you mean, Jeff?
Yeah.
We have some
What?
guys who are into making shirts.
Because I also make shirts.
Right. That is her business. So yeah, she makes all the stuff on the shop, with the exception of the hats. She designs them and works with a company, and then they physically make them. But she physically makes them. Oh no, I was a Hawaiian model for sure. I had like the puka necklace, the whole deal. Yeah.
No,
that was,
Howie Mandel, not
Oh, I thought it
Hawaiian
was-
model. God, you read too fast.
my brain went to Hawaiian model. That's hilarious. No,
Hawaiian
way better looking than Howie Mandel.
Oh, my
Don't go
gosh.
there. Yeah, don't do that. Oh, Jay, dude, I had the nasty chin strap in high school. I had it all. I did it all. Yep, there's many Amber. There were many ways of Hawaiian model. There were many ways of facial hair expression for me, especially because my parents didn't like it. So it was like I needed to do it more. All right. So okay, Jeff says here, let's get this. So guys at my job make shirts, and I want to get into it, but I don't have the stuff. So I figured we could work out something because those guys' designs are lacking. Probably not the best fit right now, I would say.
I still don't get it.
Yeah, like help them with designs and help different things.
Listen, I can barely keep my own shop open.
Yeah. No, the collaborations with Sam right now aren't really possible. But if you guys order, she's happy to get those going.
Yep.
Do you ever rock just a mustache? No, nope. That wasn't anything that ever went down for my route. It was
Your
usually,
dad had a good old stash.
my dad had
though.
a mustache for a long time. That's probably why I didn't. So, yeah, exactly. All right, guys and girls, we are here for Beard Advice Live, episode number 204. 204. No, I hear you, Jeff. Yeah, I know what you mean, man. All right, 204. And let's go ahead and check out what we got going today. Woo! Also, I will put a little scrolly at the bottom. If you guys are interested in being a part of the show next week, can't get you on in the moment. All you got to do is send an email to, what's up, JB? beardadvicelive@gmail.com. beardadvicelive@gmail.com. Send a couple pictures of your beard. Let us know your write-up on what you're looking for advice on. That's it. Very simple. We got you. All right. Shout out to our sponsor, Deadman's Beard Co. I will drop a link. Actually, oh, no, not in the chat. I will drop a link in the chat right now if you guys want to check this company out. Most of you have already, which is amazing. But they're making this stream possible. And just, oh my gosh, I probably say it every week, but I'm probably so sick of Sam hearing about Deadman's because I'm just loving what they're doing right now. They're doing everything in such an amazing way. And Nick says, try not to write 3 wandering paragraphs. It may confuse him. So he may or may not have sent an entry with 3 very, very like divergent paragraphs. And I kind of wrote back, I need some help here. And he did help me. And Jeff said, never tried them, heard some good stuff. Oh, dude, it's absurd. It's like, I can't even talk about them in a way where like, it's great. They're killing it. It's like, that doesn't do it justice for what they're doing. It's insane. All right, Erica, great question. I starred that for halftime. All right, yeah, Mike, I saw that. I saw your feedback there. So let me break some stuff down about Deadman's, and I would love to hear from you guys in the chat. Anything you want to share. Their carrier blend is perfect. Argan jojoba, baobab broccoli seed, emu, meadow foam, avocado, castor rice bran, black seed oil, medium viscosity, so nourishing, so well styled. They're always dropping new bangers for scents and products. Don't sleep on their stripping wash. We talked about that before the show today.
I have used it.
Ooh.
I use it probably like once a week, and I love it.
It's amazing.
It's so good.
Did I have a chance to help give feedback on developing it? I did. And I'm proud of that.
Did you get loud?
I don't know. I get aggressive sometimes. So that's one thing that's interesting is when I get aggressive, like, you know me,
Yeah.
I'm not an aggressive, like, person. Hey, Donald, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, man, Ken missed my Hawaiian model comment.
Oh, good. Good.
Teaching kids, dog. Hey, absolutely, dude. Here, whenever you need it, right? We got you. But what I was saying is people, it actually happened on Monday. People mistake my aggressiveness with like anger. I don't think aggressive has to be anger or negative. I am a passionate person.
Yeah.
And when I get talking about things, I get aggressive. Like I've never been aggressive towards like Sam or the kids or anything like that. I'm not like that kind of aggressive person. But when I get going on this, it's like, yeah, I did get to help make that. I don't know why my brain just goes that way sometimes. And sometimes
That's just you.
I know. And people don't know how to read that. They're like somebody, I forgot what they said on Monday, but they were like Dan, a little bit like testy or something like that. Not to test. That could be taken
Also,
different.
you get like aggressive when you know something.
Yeah.
When you are so like in-depthly knowledgeable about something, like you know it forwards and backwards. And someone comes in and tries to like say something different and you're like, absolutely not.
Well, I don't argue about things that I don't know.
Yeah.
So I leave it. Even if I think something, I'll just say, oh, interesting. If you hear me say that, it's usually I think you're wrong and I'm processing
Yeah.
it and I don't want to correct you because I hate correctors. But if I do know something adamant, yeah, I get, I think it is, yeah, adamant. Maybe I do like passion. I think it's just passion.
I like passionately aggressive.
Yeah. I'll take that. I thought you were just yelling at us all the time. I don't, it just comes out.
You're like Vinny, all caps.
Yeah. So true. So dang true. So yeah, that's me. I just get passionately aggressive. And JP says, I can't hear the word aggressive and not hear the old cheer. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. Hey, yeah, you can't do that. Yep, no doubt. All right. Ooh, impassioned.
Oh.
I know emboldened. I don't know if I've ever used the tense impassioned. Interesting.
Use it in a sentence.
Wow. Okay, let me think about this. Impassioned. He had so much. He had his hands. Yes, listen. Linda, listen. He was so aggressive with his words that his body language was taking over in a colorful, palpable way. He was just impassioned.
My mind just goes in the gutter with that word.
Beard Man Dan, I've starred your question. I'm happy to answer that at halftime. So stay tuned for that. I actually have a few thoughts on that one. So stay tuned at halftime. And last thing on this, I do think people oftentimes mistake realness with like negative. So for example, Beard Man Dan is going to ask about Beard Brand. I'm going to talk about them at halftime. There's not going to be any kind of negativity or aggression, but I'm going to be very blunt and I'm going to answer the question.
Just truthful.
And I think people associate that in negative ways at times, when sometimes it is what it is. You know, it's just English, you know, like that's
yeah, because I think a lot of people just try like not hurt other people's feelings, but people don't like to, they don't like the confrontation of like somebody coming back to you and being like, I heard you were talking about me.
Yeah.
Like, well, I was just being honest.
Exactly. Ralph. All right, Ralph wins. When Dan talks about great products, he becomes
there
impassioned.
You go.
Okay, you're
great
right.
Sentence.
Thank you. All right, Ralph. Florida man, taking over. Yeah, you're right. That's good. Zealous, I like that. Ooh, keep giving me more words. I love adding words into my vocabulary. Zealous is a good one. Sometimes I am a little bit overzealous. I will give you that. Josh, dude, we're here for you, man. He said his English bulldog passed away. He was I'm sorry, man. That's one of the hardest things you can possibly go through. And
that makes me so sad.
We understand. We're here for you. Hopefully, this stream will take your mind off of it for a couple of hours. Allow us to entertain you with a lot of impassion. That doesn't work. That's not true. That's not how it works. Oh, you want to see me get impassioned? Beard struggle. I will. I'll hit that one. I'm gonna hit that one right now. AG, come here. All right. Let me see if I can. See if I can do this with you on here.
Are you trying to cut me off?
Mm-hmm. No, just kidding. All right, come here, AG. Clip it, people. Feel free. This is on the internet.
Wow.
The beard struggle is and most of you know this phrase. I've used it 7,000 times, I believe. Here comes aggression. The beard struggle is
Here we go.
Here we go. Jason knows. The beard struggle is the most disgraceful company I have ever personally interacted with. Now, those last two words are very important. Personally interacted with. Not what I've heard, not what I've seen, not what I think. I've actually interacted with them, and they were disgusting human interactions, all from their side. I think they have misleading marketing. I think that they are not doing things for the right way based on my experiences and my interactions with them. About the bottom of the barrel when it comes to recommendations. Now, on paper, do they have the worst products on market? No, they don't. Do they have the best products on the market on paper? No. Do they have average? I don't even think so. But the way that they insult people and consumers and creators is not okay with me. And the only word I use to describe them is disgraceful. And that is really true. If I can't share the full story on things. Kate, just a minute. I can't share the full story on stuff because I don't want to go there. But they had some disgusting things. They shared stuff with me that they shouldn't have shared about another creator, including their address, including like all this just stuff that was just unbelievable. Not good. They claim to be out of Canada. Are they actually? I'll let you guys decide on that. I don't know. Speaking of a Canadian company, what do I think about Educated Beards? They're not an affiliate of mine. I've never worked very closely with them, but they're a great company. They go about their marketing in the right way. They have great products that I really enjoy. They represent Canada in a great way. So I do enjoy them. AG, from the bottom of my heart, entire sincerity, regardless that they're on the head sponsoring this, Deadman's Beard Co. If my neighbor came over right now, was like, dude, what do you recommend? Deadman's Beard Co. I'm going to have to see him every day for however many years. Deadman's Beard Co. Without a doubt. Yeah, without a doubt. And Jacked Up says their products gave me a rash under my skin. Hey, that's him, right? That's him. Walter says it's a company full of lies and horse poo. Ralph, thanks, man. Thank you for the membership. I appreciate that. And Will says, Dan will always provide us with honest and candid feedback. Thank you, Dan. It's never easy, but it's crucial. We appreciate this feedback. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. And the great companies take the feedback. If you guys saw my recent review on Dapper Yankee, I had some constructive criticism for them. We are now working together behind the scenes to make their company better and better. So it's what it's all about. And if you don't believe me, go check my first review of Deadman's. It wasn't good. And they've just come a long way. Hey, thank you, Tabletop Shane. I appreciate that. Thank you. All right. Beard Guys equals the Beard Struggle. So that's kind of two different worlds. Beard Guys has, in my opinion, disgraceful beard products. Beard Struggle has disgraceful people operating the company based on my experiences. So that's what I would give on that one. Oh, man, firefighter, their 9-year-old cat passed away today. Oh man, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's really tough. Yep, that's really, really, really tough. So, yeah. And I think I've said it 3 times now, but yeah, last thing on this, Chelsea says, when people aren't used to others being blunt, it bothers them. I remember when I got married to my husband's family, it's blunt, and I wasn't used to it. Mm-hmm. But I'm going to take it a step further. I think people use being blunt as an excuse to be rude. And those get sandwiched together. When someone says, like, I'm blunt, they're usually the ones that are like, you're this or that in a mean way. And it's like, what? I'm just being real. No, you can give real information without being rude. And so I think there is a difference
I think a lot of the time people who are blunt also, like, don't pick up on the social, like, norms and cues of, like, being respectful.
Yeah. Yeah, shout out to True North. There was some, I think it's just AI generated, but still cool. They made the top 100 beard influencers, and I was up there, which was cool. True North, or beard YouTube channels, I apologize. And True North was on the list too, which was cool. Yeah, it was like Beard Brand, Copper Johns, True North, me, Scuba, Brian, and like a couple others, and then a bunch of like super random ones. And then there was other not random ones, of course, but it was pretty cool. Yeah, it was definitely pretty cool. Yeah, and thank you, Tay. I have a list of all the recommendations. It's gonna be amazing. Deadman's is the company of the year if it ended right now. That's big. That's big from Ken. Yep, that's big. Wow. Yep. All right, Dan, he went out amazing. Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that. It sucks sometimes, and I honestly wish I knew the answers, but I'm not giving up. He was just a dog. He wasn't just a dog. He was just family. Absolutely, dude. Absolutely. Yep. How's Henry?
Henry, I think, Henry brought his family out. We met his baby. We met his wife. They ate all day in the yard for 2 days straight, and now we haven't seen them. I think that they flew south. They took off for the winter. Dan thinks they're just hiding, so I guess we'll see in the next couple days, week.
But they've been great before that.
Yeah.
Jennifer is super passive, so she absolutely adores blunt, honest, straightforward people. You're an interesting mix of both.
Yeah.
Like, you can be very blunt and forward, but most of the time more passive.
I think I'm blunt if I know the person. I wouldn't go up to like a stranger or like, I always think about like somebody at the kids' school, and I wouldn't be blunt to somebody like that because I'm super passive and I'm super non-confrontational.
Right.
It gives me the eek.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Sam doesn't like confrontation.
Like, if it's you or like my mom or my dad, like, I can be blunt with you guys, but only because I know how you'll react towards it.
Right. Yeah, she doesn't do well in confrontation. I do.
That's why I got you.
Mm-hmm. Watch out.
Somebody's got to stand up to the waiter.
I do. I like it once. It keeps it spicy. I like confrontation. If you want to get me going, throw me a broed out Red Bull, roided out soccer dad. Oh, man, I have fun with those. But the best is they're almost all short because soccer people are short. So I stand up and it's like big beard, larger human, tatted up. And they're like, oh, shoot. What did I do? Thank you, Mike. I appreciate you, man. Yeah, I'm in this for the long game. I'm not going to say something that's not true. There's just no reason to. There's too many good. That's the thing. People are like, you tell the truth on products and you give constructive feedback. I'm like, yeah, there's so many good companies out there. Why would I say anything otherwise? Like, this beard jelly with all this crap in it, you can make money off it. Yeah, I can make it off other stuff that's better. Like, I don't need to do that. Hey, what's up, Dennis? Good to see you, man. I know school's been back. I hear you, dude. I hear you. Yep, I definitely know. Okay. Let me see here. The Sandhill Grains migration, a huge event in March in Nebraska. Interesting.
That's cool.
Interesting.
We hit a Sandhill crane migration once on our way home, like from a restaurant. We just saw a random pond, and they were
thousands. No exaggeration.
We just like drove up on them.
Mm-hmm.
It was really cool. That was before we were like super into birds.
Yeah, I was, but I had to bring her along. Sarah says same dynamic with me and Hubs, and Erica says that's why you're a perfect pair. We are. Yep, we are for sure. Yes. Okay. I got you, Ryan, for halftime there. I just began a soccer dad. My son had his first game today, lost 6-0, but he played respectfully. There's nothing about respectfully. Cut that out of there. And aggressive, I like that. He doesn't need to be respectful.
Yes.
Yeah, drop the respectfully. He just needs to be aggressive. Yeah, that's
respectfully aggressive.
All right. Got that. Let me make sure I got stuff on here. And Dennis, I got your question, buddy. You'll see it's timely. So just in a second. Yes. Yes, there are too many people only say what they're paid to say and not being honest. Yeah, and I wish those people realize you can get paid to be honest. Like, that's the craziest thing is like, whoa, you actually do better and make more money in the long run when you're honest. Crazy. So yeah, it's a pretty nice thing. Jay, how old is your son? It doesn't matter. He doesn't need to be respectful no matter how old he is.
4.
I'm kidding, Ty. His son started, so he's asking. Okay. All right. Do you think having more or one wife would be good or bad for one's beard? Well, if you're dead, your beard's not doing well, so bad.
I like your question.
Bad. So, could you imagine having 2 Sams? Oh my gosh, that would be. I love 1 Sam. 2 Sams would be too much.
Yikes!
Too much of a good thing is bad. Am I right? Okay. Now,
my eyes twitching.
She's like, 2 of me.
Does not compute.
What's up, David? I'm doing well, man. Got the Carrier Blend, amazing company. I could talk for hours about them. I'm not going to because we have a show to do. But Sam is going to give you guys an exclusive sniff, exclusive sniff here. John, I got you started for halftime on the study. The study is leather, mahogany, tobacco, tonka, and oud. I did a video on Friday. Many of you got it because you told me. Sam, it's open.
Okay.
Sam's going to give a sniff. Now, she has smelled it. She smelled it in beard. She smelled it weeks ago. She smelled it earlier today. It's not like a new thing, but so you guys can get her take on this one.
That's good. It's like a spiced up leather.
Mm-hmm. Leather forward for sure. Little cologne-y.
Yeah.
And then there is a spice.
There's a spice because I can feel it in my throat.
Yeah, it's from the wood. It kind of dissipates in beard and doesn't hold on.
You said there's oud in it?
Yep.
Yeah, definitely oud in it.
So do you like?
I like
dislike?
it. Yeah. I like it.
It's so good. And
It's
if
like
it's leather, she's going to like it,
like
most
an
likely.
old library.
Yeah, the study.
Oh, well, there you go.
That's the name of an old library. So, yeah, the study. So, all right, got that one. Hey, I appreciate that, Mr. Bishop. He says, I love your advice, and I love that you always answer my questions. Always will, man. I take a lot of pride in being able to do that. Sam loves oud like Dan loves mint and citrus.
Yep.
Yep. Eric, I got you starred as well, my guy, so we will definitely get that going. Tony said, order Deadman for the first time today. Study oil and cologne.
Nice.
You are not going to be disappointed with that one. The study does slightly change in beard. Yeah, a little bit. The spice falls off for me. That's about the only one. This scent is permanent, so you don't have to rush. You don't have to worry, guys. So, fun fact, when I film, I rarely edit in the middle of my videos with like cutting out scenes. On Deadman's, it's the first video I've done in a long time where I did have to edit out a part and then splice it together. The part I edited out, I said, this is a limited edition set. It's not going to be around forever. I encouraged him to make this a permanent one. Joke's on me. He already wanted it permanent, so it was perfect. So yes,
funny.
it is one. And Jordan says, finding it extremely difficult to not get obsidian in the study when I re-up on gentle daily wash. Loving everything I've tried from Deadman's.
Do it.
Yeah.
Just do it.
Yep. Yeah. Whoa. Ty's stepson is 6'5".
Wow.
And is in high school.
And he's 16. Wow.
That's, yep. Yeah, that worked. That checks out. Yep,
Dang.
that checks out. All right. Now, beyond that, and yes, guys, they do have the new essentials are fantastic for 8-bit. So many great companies. They do have an essential oil line as well. So if you're looking for all natural, they have you. Yes, I do believe they do have samples. I think they're in stock right now. So yep. Now, next thing is we are going to be doing a $30 gift card giveaway at the end of the stream. And so what did I do there? And so with this one, my guy Dennis said, Dan, what do you think about Deadman's vitamins? I use vitamins from someone that has 3 pills. You take it and it looks like 1 pill from Deadman. Yeah, it's an absolutely awesome option. Once again, did he run it by me and check all of the stuff to see what I thought before actually getting it produced and launching it? Yeah, for sure. You can safely say if Deadman's launches a product, it likely has my feedback given. It's just kind of how we're working together at this point. And so, yes, I do recommend the vitamins. I do have them myself. They definitely will help your beard if you're deficient in any of those areas. So, yep, no doubt. All right, so that is here. Renew is one of my top scents from any company. Yeah, it's so good, so dang good, so good. All right, similar to Beard Fuel. Yep, Ralph, very similar to Beard Fuel. I don't know the exact breakdown side by side on the top of my head, but very similar. Yeah. Okay, you ready? Mm-hmm. Here we go, everybody. Beard advice time. Andrew T. Now, Andrew was on the show last week to give you guys a little refresher, a little reminder. He had sent in asking for advice, and then before the show messaged me and said, I couldn't wait. I trimmed it anyway, but still go on and give me advice. Mm-hmm. So we gave him advice. Now here is his follow-up.
This is the trim that he did before the show?
Yes, but it's still how it looks now.
Okay.
Update. I can totally still use some advice. Thank you again. And that was it. So there is our update here. And let's go ahead and check out Andrew. Now, I did include the before and the after so you can see the results. Good. Yeah. And then if we need to do more, we'll give him some advice here. Mr. Andrew.
Oh, nice.
I know. If you guys remember, he had the beard that was kind of like flailing out a little bit, and it was a little bit transparent down here. He did this trim, I believe, I'm pretty dang sure, before our advice, which is awesome. And so, yeah, he took it down here.
Mm-hmm.
It's harder to tell over here, but you can see some like thin transparency down on this
Yeah.
part. And then now it's more so just right here.
Yeah.
Thoughts?
I think that you did the right thing.
Yeah. Yeah,
Definitely.
it looks awesome. It
Yes.
looks
It
really
looks
awesome.
so much fuller at the
Yes.
ends.
Oh my gosh.
Like so much fuller.
Again, if you're to ask me which beard is bigger, left or right here, I'm going right.
Right.
Like it seems like it's bigger. Now,
Oh,
Andrew,
and you trimmed up your cheeks.
I know. I was just going to say this
Okay.
area right here, he kind of addressed and trimmed. I'm going to give one piece of advice. Most people listening are probably going to know. All I
Yep.
want is just to kind of even out that angle just a little bit. Let me go just a tad higher there. Take the corner of the ear straight down. You already have the line. Like that's the simple thing. Now we just got to compromise just a little bit there and just go right there. If you have glasses, maybe not, because if you want it to go up to the glass line, that's fine. The arms of the glass, I think that's right. The arms?
The arms?
I think so. What are the things called that go around your ears for glasses?
Why do I want to say legs?
I want to call them arms, right? Does a dog have arms or legs? I don't know. Legs. But I'm going arms here. And I think this would make a really, really nice arms. Let's go. A really nice little subtle difference. And I think you'll like those results. Other than that, I've got nothing. That mustache is legendary,
Yes.
dude. Legendary. So, yeah, addition by subtraction. Man, Ralph, whatever you had for dinner, man, keep it up. You are on point tonight. So, yeah, I'm going to go with, that little thing.
Arms because they hug your face.
I think they're called legs. No, they're not called legs, you guys. That's a blasphemous answer. Who would ever say legs? I was just making fun of Sam, not you, Dennis. All right. They're called temples. Well, I know what the temple is, but
Yeah.
that's what it's called on the sunglasses
Or normal glasses.
or glasses. The part that extends from the lens and goes around your ear is called a temple? That's confusing.
I was just going to say that.
Because, like, your whole area is not your temple. Huh? If so, we need a new PR department for glasses because that's not earpieces. I don't like that. I like arms. Yeah, I'm gonna go with arms because I don't like that area. Well, duh, we know what the area of the head is called. I'm asking about the actual mechanism on the glasses.
Hey, Siri.
Oh, geez, you just activated everybody's.
What are the arms of glasses called? I feel like she'll correct me if it's not arms.
Right. Right. He's right. Temple. I don't like that. That's not.
Shh. She's listening to you.
Definitely called arms.
She's not working
All right.
tonight.
So it's probably a case of like layman's terms and proper terms, I would say. Okay. Temple. Oh, that's terrible. Glasses. We need a new marketing department because that's not good. Like, oh, I like the temples of your glasses.
Ew.
No. Yeah, I think arms is probably just like the adopted layman's term. That makes sense. All right. Anything else for Mr. Andrew?
No.
There you go, dude. There you go.
Good job.
Okay. Eric.
Handles. I like that.
End pieces. The temple is the part that goes over your... Oh, man, this is getting confusing.
Now there's different parts of the
The
arm.
temple is not behind the ear. What is the part that hooks behind the ear? Can it just be all one part? I feel like arm does a better job encompassing what we're all trying to talk about. We need to write a petition, and it just needs to be the arm. Because it's like temple, earpiece, crook, leg, waist, navel. What? What's next? Weenus?
Oh, not the weenus.
Not the weenus. Oh, my gosh. If you didn't joke about a weenus when you were a kid, did you even have a childhood? Mm-mm. All right. Thank you, Andrew. All right, Mark, here we go. Hello to the beard community. Hi. I would first like to thank Dan and Sam Seat for their continued and dedicated work to help any and all look their best. Thank you, man. That was very nice. I've had a lot of loss recently in life, and during a period of reflection, I let my beard grow longer than I'd like it. I'm sorry for your loss. I ideally love the concept and execution of a full, thick beard. I will admit I'm highly aware of the benefits of heat. I just haven't been applying it. to sum things up, I have an appointment with a barber tomorrow by the time you read this, and would be very much appreciative of any advice on how to proceed, telling the barber I'd like a rounded, thick beard and mustache. First grooming in over 3 years. In over 3 years. Okay, we do have a little bit of backup here. Sean says it's arms. I can swap mine out and change them, and that's what Heatwave calls them. Okay, I like that. I like that. I like that. All right. If you've seen Oakley in sunglasses, oh, they go straight back and there's no earpiece. Oh, yeah, the like pressure ones. I've never had those, but I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. Barber, yeah, be careful. Be careful here. All right. Now, I want your, so I've helped Mark in private, and he wanted to get more help as well. So I want your thoughts on this first.
Okay.
With his, now I'm going to give mine. I already have mine locked in.
Okay.
He wants to go with having a rounded, thick beard and mustache. All right. I will be honest. I gave him 2 options, an extreme option and not as many. Dan, do you know? Ooh, let me think on it, Jason. Let me think on it. I don't know. Let me think on it, Jason. Message me and I can see if I can help. Here's Mr. Mark. Yes, what's up, dude?
So long.
I know, 3 years.
I can't even see the bottom. How am I supposed to tell you?
Great color, great coverage, the mustache, everything is rocking. So, what would be your advice? He said, I grew it longer than I wanted, and he's going to go to the barber, and he wants a full, thick beard. And he's aware of heat, but isn't using it.
Okay.
So, feedback for Mr. Mark. It's a tough one. It's a tough one because it's such a good beard. You have such coverage. But if you're making that big change, and we are going for thickness and fullness, it's,
All right.
Okay, and Mark does say here, he says, not scared of cutting it short too.
Okay. Can I see the line?
Whoa, I think this is the first, you guys. You guys are witnessing Sam C doing the first Beard Advice Live sniffer test. And the first time, oh my gosh.
Is it on?
It's on. This is hard. I just handed her over the pen.
I feel like this is not going to be good.
Well, you better remember all the times you make fun of me.
All right. Ready, Mark?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's good for my first try.
Yeah, not bad, not bad.
Don't go wavy like that. But right there, I feel like maybe a little bit lower. Where's it at?
Right
Erase
there.
it.
Right there.
This one?
Eraser. Yep.
I did.
Click. Click.
Oh, you
Bam.
gotta click that?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. Gosh, my lines are terrible.
Yeah.
Okay, is that where you said?
So
or did you go up higher?
I gave 2 options. I said one here. I think that's where a major fork kind of starts.
Yep.
And then I am around.
Wow, that high?
I'm around. Man, right there's good. But this is definitely not as thick as here. Which now here would be my final answer, Mark. Friend to friend, I would say right about where Sam's first line was.
No, mine was lower. I was right at that crook.
Okay. I'm going to go right there with additional homework for you to really study. Oh, that's a tough one. Oh, squint test. Good call. Do a squint. I actually love my line with the squint test.
Just move your line. I can't see it.
Huh? Right there. Squint test. I like
your
that.
line is throwing me off. See, I think it's like an inch.
Maybe an inch.
Longer.
I'll give you that. Okay, the squint test does not lie. Yeah.
That was right where mine was.
Okay.
I think that's perfect.
I think that's perfect too. I think you're right. I think you were right the first time. Is right there. Go with that line, but then your homework is, he said, I agree with both lines. Nope, I like that one, Mark. Nope, no more both. That one's right. I then want you to focus on the blowout beard. So you're going to get, whether it's heat, whether it's not heat, your grooming pattern is going to get from underneath and out and away from your face rather than riding the jawline and then going down and in. You probably have a lot of that motion right now because it makes it dense and thick. When you do this, you're going to start to go away from your face. This trim with a blowout beard, send in to us in 2 weeks, not next week, 2 weeks. because I want you to practice your styling first and give us that update, and we're all just going to go like this. You're a real one. You're a real one. It's going to be perfect.
It's going to be so big and full.
Yep.
Exactly like you want, and round, because your barber's going to do it perfect.
Yep.
Yes.
And yeah, Nick, exactly. So the blowout still works all heat. Exactly. You can do it with heat, my preference, or you can do it without heat. So yes. Jeez. Dennis, Sam has a better line.
Oh, no, sweetie.
We all know that's not true. So that doesn't work.
So bad.
That
was so wonky.
doesn't work there. All right. That doesn't quite work on that one.
You get points in my book, though.
And again, guys, shout out to Deadman's for sponsoring today. Absolutely amazing company. All right, Brad G. And then I believe we have halftime after this one. I started growing my beard without trimming to a goatee for the summer. Father's Day 2023. My beard track record was to let it grow out in the fall, shave to a goatee in late spring. So last year I decided to grow it out. The first group of pictures are at just over a year of growth. My routine was just to use a gentle beard wash every day, condition every 2 days, and just towel dry, then apply beard oil in the morning and butter at night. My beard has fairly straight hair with slight waves and ringlets. I've been just combing and brushing and applying the oil. This past month, I've been blow drying while using a round brush, then applying beard oil and some balm on the sides to control it, and then I just combed it through. I've tried straightening my beard with a heated brush, but it leaves it too straight in my opinion, and wife agreed. I'm planning to compete in the South Dakota Beard Clash on the 14th of September.
Nice.
Now here's his question. What trimming or adjustments to my beard routine would you and Sam C recommend?
Okay.
Awesome. All right, so let's take a look here at the two options he has and check out Mr. Brad.
Nice.
Love that, dude. Love that, man. And Jay, I got you right now covered, my man. Okay. Let me start first here, just because there's something that I want to say.
Mm-hmm.
You guys know I'm a fan of heat. You guys know that I like the way my beard looks. However, I have a track record on this show of really acknowledging and praising and loving texture and waves. I think it's particular to different people and their look and their style. This one, I highly prefer the straightened beard. I really, really like this. Now, if I didn't see that, if I covered it up and saw the other one, I'd be like, fantastic. But I would recommend heat. So I really do like this version much more, just to kind of start things off.
Yeah, I agree. And it's
you
not,
usually like texture too, yeah.
I like texture, but I feel like if you're going to a competition, I feel like you have a better chance of winning or being placed higher with a more shapely beard, even if that wasn't like the category.
Right.
I feel like you would do better with that.
Agreed entirely. Yep, agreed entirely. It looks awesome.
Yeah.
Now, let's say that this is where he's at, right? Which he told us in there, and he's going to the beard competition, and he talked about his routine, balm, oil, just a little bit of balm to get the flyaways, uses a round brush and a blow dryer. Is there anything on this beard right now that you would trim at all, or that you would adjust on the styling? Squint.
My vision's so bad, you guys. I can't even see the computer in front of me. I don't think so. I'm trying to see if there's like a stray mustache hair that was down, or if that was just like part of the light or something.
Definitely could do a little lip line trim on the mustache, right? There is one that kind of hanging there. So yeah, I agree. Just a little lip line trim.
But as far as like the end goes, I think it looks great.
Yeah. The only thing that I would say to consider on this one would be tapering with a nice little fade on the side here for your sideburns. You do have that bald and bearded. It looks really good over here. I would not adjust anything on that angle. I wouldn't change anything there. But looking straight on, there is like just like the straight down head and then big poof into the beard. I would like to see a more little subtle transition and have you kind of go like this. I think that's going to kind of shape it out a little bit better. I would hate for the widest part of your beard to be at the top of your sideburn. So like right here is the end of your sideburn. That is the widest part of your beard. I would rather have this be the widest part of your beard on both sides and just kind of ease that down. There's a lot of bulk on that bad boy right there. So just a little fade, just a little taper, and I think that's going to be popping and look really nice.
Also, did he say, is he using just a blow dryer or a heated brush?
So he's using a blow dryer and a round brush. He's tried the heated brush on his whole beard.
Okay.
That's not actually something we recommend, though. It could be used as a spot treatment, like your mustache.
Yes. So no heated brush on this.
I don't think so.
Okay, because I was going to say, because I saw that you said, like, you and your wife think it's too straight, and I was wondering if you're using a heated brush and maybe it was up too high and you could tone it down, but if you're not, then disregard.
Yeah, yep. It looks great, man. Yeah, absolutely looks great. And you can't go wrong with anything. Jennifer says, I really kind of love the beautiful waves, to be honest. If you could style the jaw line to give it a little more direction. Yeah, there's a ton of value in character of texture, right? We definitely know that. So yeah, there's no wrong answer.
And I almost wonder if you could just play around with it a little bit and see, like, you don't have to go full straight, but like, I don't know, if you're just messing around trying to figure out like which waves to combat and which to leave.
Yeah. And a blowout beard, you guys, first thing after the stream, just simply YouTube Dancy Bearded Blowout Beard. I got a demonstration and everything. It's the idea that most people, when they groom, or at least when they start, everything's going down, right? You get your beard like this. A blowout beard is instead taking the direction, whether it's a blow dryer, whether it's a comb, whatever it is, from underneath, and you blow it out away from your face. So it's more so, instead of doing this, it's more so like this. And what that does is give you big volume, and it makes the beard not as dense and narrow. It just gives you like a lot of volume to it. So that would be a blowout beard. But I do have a video on that. Several years old, but still good and valuable. All right. Awesome, guys. Halftime segment here. If you guys have any questions, it does not have to be beard related. Life advice, anything, something for Sam, something family oriented, entirely random is fine as well. So yes. And Sam C, girl, you look good on black.
Oh, thank you.
I agree. It's her most worn color by far. So
I don't know if you guys know, I wear black every show.
No, you've worn yellow. You've been wearing crew.
I do wear a lot of crew stuff. Okay, so that's true.
Yeah,
but it is also black.
All right. That was Will. He loves the study. I meant to bring that up when you were doing it, but that's okay. All right, Sam C, are you guys readers? How about the kids? You take it. I'll piggyback.
I love to read. I read every single day. I read several books per month. Reading is one of my favorite hobbies. I love to read. And I try to get the kids. I mean, I don't want to say that. The kids like to read too. And I've tried to like push my passion of reading onto them. And when they're in the mood, they like to read. If they get really into a book, they like to read. Violet loves to have us read to her. Mm-hmm. So that's a good sign. But I myself am addicted to reading.
So I read a lot, but not books. I read research studies.
That doesn't count.
Yeah, it does.
That doesn't count.
Can I explain my side of things here, ma'am? I read all day, every day, but it's usually more like sciencey type stuff. I don't read books. I never have. I mean, I'm talking you guys like back to elementary school. I never read. Middle school, I never read. High school, I never read. I am not a reader like that. Now, our kids, this is where my deep confliction happens. For some reason, when I try to read books, I uncontrollably yawn. It's not control. Like, I'm perfectly energized. I'm good. I'm not a yawner. I'm not someone that's like walking around, oh, I'm so sleepy. I don't do that. I can't get past a page or two without a huge yawn. I dislike reading books. I don't find them enjoyable. I also cannot say no when my kids ask me if I can read to them. So we take turns. One night, Sam will put Violet down, and I'll put the boys down, and then we flip. They love reading so much. Sam will read to Jax, and then he knows it's her night. And so she read to him. He got his reading. And then when I go to say goodnight, Dad, will you read to me? And I can't say no. It's terrible, but I'm like, if anything were to ever happen, like let's say at night, and I said no, I would feel like dog poop forever, right? For the rest of my life. So if they ask me to read, my rule is almost always yes, for fear of regret. Now, do I like it? No. But they love it. They're great listeners when it comes to reading. Maddox is a great reader. Jax is learning, and I think he will be a great reader.
Yeah.
Who knows what Violet's going to do? So, yeah, yep. Dan, did you ever find that most kids nowadays hate to read? No. Maddox loves reading. Mm-hmm. They're so good at letting them pick books they want to read. They're so good at making really good kid-oriented books, especially like in middle school when you can get into, there's a bunch of series like Percy Jackson's a great one for middle schoolers. Harry Potter, all these things. But for me, I do not, I just don't like it.
I think the people who say they hate to read just haven't found the right kind of books.
No, you are wrong. I physically hate the act of trying to read something that's not knowledge-based. It hurts my
exactly.
brain.
Read a book about nonfiction things.
Yeah, I prefer podcasts. I just have a different preference. It's not that I haven't found the right thing. I just don't prefer it. And everybody has different preferences, right? If I were to say I cannot, like, if you like clove, you're wrong. You just haven't, or if you don't like citrus, I can't say you haven't found the right citrus. Just some people don't like citrus. So no, I don't like reading. Truly never have. But it clearly hasn't stopped me from articulating. Yeah, and audiobooks, tried it. Download to prove that. I downloaded audiobooks things. Hate them. Can't stand them. Hate them. Do not enjoy them one bit at all. The only ones I can get through are biographies, but I'd rather listen to a podcast about the person. It's just how my brain works. My brain works in a much more like podcast type way. And so, yeah. Can you watch a podcast with the sound off, but with closed captioning on? No.
I can't do closed captioning.
No.
My brain, I can't look at two things at the same time.
Dang. Leo said, my elementary school opened a library when I started 6th grade. A year later, I'd read every book there.
Wow.
I
feel like that's very you, Leo.
Zero surprises there. Yep, zero surprises there. And again, I do like the concept of what is reading, right? Let's look up the definition of reading.
Let's not.
I want to see this. All right, so the definition of reading is the process of taking the sense of meaning of symbols, often specifically those written of a language, by means of sight or touch. So you're taking in symbols that are just nothing, right? It means nothing. When you put them together and you process them, you are reading. I read a lot, just not books like that. It's just not my thing. And yeah, do I have ADHD? Absolutely. Raging. So, yeah, no doubt. Okay.
I can only do audiobooks if the voices have to be perfect. If they're weird in any way, I can't.
Finally found something wrong with you, Dan. You don't read books, bad Dan. Yeah, I just don't.
He's got to have one flaw, right?
And you think about reading, right? Think about, I've done 2 live streams a week at least. It's probably more of an average of 3 for 6 years now. Can you imagine the amount of words I've read? What?
Nothing.
That is reading.
That's so disrespectful. Like as somebody who loves books.
No, there's different ways. All right. So does Beard Brand not like you? I've always wondered why they work with all these other creators and excluding your channel. So they have worked with me. I've actually went down there and spent a full day with them. I actually was on a video on their channel. They've sent me stuff from the beginning, like some of my first big like boxes of beard products sent to me were Beard Brand. The reason why it seems like they're excluded from the channel is they're just not a favorite. I actually had an affiliate with them for a while too. I just didn't talk about it a ton because they're not my favorite beard products. Do I think that they're doing good things for the industry? Oh yeah. At one point in time, they were leading everything. I have been frustrated with the changes that they've made over the last year. There's too many changes for me to even announce and keep up with. That's tough to deal with. I don't like big swooping changes like that. I don't feel as much of a passion for them in making beard products and in this beard industry. And it just, the full, like Deadman's, it was an immediate, they sent out, we gave constructive criticism, immediately worked together and have just grown together. I just haven't had that same pull. Eric, their owner, great dude, but we couldn't have more different dispositions. He is very laid back, very nonchalant, very kind of like methodically slow moving. I'm not.
You're like, let's get it done. And do this, and this.
Hyper efficient, hyper aggressive, right? Hyper passionate. So it just doesn't vibe with me. And then all of the new directions have gone farther and farther and farther away from me. When I can't understand something, I have a hard time working with it. So for example, they switched all of their products to utility products. I don't think that's a good move. Who in the history of the world has searched for a utility oil? No one, you know? And so there's just things like that. They are entirely fine. Has there been any beef, any problems, any negative, anything? No. I just keep things honest and transparent. That's all there is. Again, I had an affiliate and same affiliate details with all my other companies. I've had stuff sent. I was on. So yeah, it just didn't work out. You know, that's all there really is there. Nothing more, nothing less to that. And it is like a whole new company. And so, yeah, I did a live stream with them as well. So yeah, for sure. And he said, I'm envious of your unlimited supply of beard products. Trust me, it's a lot cheaper to just buy them than put in like thousands and thousands of hours for them. So yeah, that comes at a cost, just a different cost. So yeah, great question, man. Happy to answer. It just didn't line up. So yeah. And yeah, that is a tough sell when their name is Beard Brand and they don't have a line of beard products. That is definitely tough. Yep, absolutely. Batman supplies. Our kids never got into Batman.
No.
That wasn't ever really their thing. All right, halftime question for Sam. Wife might need an amputation of her foot. She also wants different surgery for quality of life, but surgeon doesn't want to do it to risk. Thoughts?
Oh, goodness. I don't know. That's a tough thing. Gosh, I don't even caught me off guard. Yeah. I have no idea. It's above my pay grade. That's not something I would feel comfortable giving advice on, especially without more details. Right. I'm not a medical expert at all. My biggest thing is with like all the medical stuff that I'm going through right now is to do your research and make sure that the options that you are given are not your only options. Make sure that you've went through every channel that you can go through. Second opinions. Yes. Yep. To make sure that you don't make this life-altering decision when there could be something else out there. Yeah. That would be the advice. Second opinions, yeah. And even if that opinion isn't in the exact same space, what do I mean by that? Sam has been to for her health issues, a general family doctor. Sam has been to a expert for the study, and Sam has been to what's your endocrinologist? No. Functional medicine doctor? Functional medicine doctor. So 3 different opinions, 3 different places. Are the opinions of medical experts always right? No, it's not. They've all given me different answers. Yeah, so. Right. I just listened to an Andrew Huberman podcast, and Huberman said that when he was interviewing this expert, they said that as of right now, 50% would be their estimate of medical textbooks. Medical school teaching is outdated and detrimental to their patients. And this was like a Stanford medical doctor. And he said he believes right now, currently, at least 50% of what's being taught is outdated and is hurting people. Do I believe that? Yeah, I actually do. Yes, I really do. Now,
man, that's where multiple opinions comes in. That's where a lot of research comes in. There's a lot of endos in our area. Atrocious.
Nope.
There's better ones out there, but you got to work to find it. You gotta find the advice on this one. So yeah, that's a tough one. That's a really, really, really tough one. So, all right, and that's good to hear from Ken. Ken's witnessed a lot of people that have learned to walk with missing feet, even to the hip. He said prosthetics have come a long way. Yeah, really, really, really good feedback there. All right, and I saw a comment from Leo about Randy. I don't know if I caught Randy's question. If I missed your question, Randy, and we don't get to it, circle it back again a little bit. Oh, no, I did. I started. Nope, we good there. Okay. Here we go on this one. John asked a great question. How does Lux get his products to hold scent and be so potent? So great question, John. So we have what's called IFRA. It is the world body that determines how safe fragrances are for different uses. Beard products are 5B. It's a specific category on how much you can use for any fragrance. If you go over that, you're risking the health of your consumers, and more importantly, you're risking being sued and shut down by the FDA and jail time even. It's a very complicated science. It's the most complicated aspect of running a beard product company, and it's not even close. By far the most complicated. But within that, there are some fragrance oils and essential oils that can be used much more potent. So for example, a general bottle of beard oil is going to have 5% or less of this bottle made up of fragrance. Normally it's more like 2%. It's only a little bit. There are some oils that are fragrance oils, such as Atlas cedarwood, for example, or a Virginia cedarwood, that can be sold as 100% of the bottle and be fine, entirely safe. Lux is really good. If you notice, a lot of his scents kind of have similarities. He has a style to them. The reason why is he has a base note that's very strong, but also very safe. And that base note, usually things like cedar, can make it stronger, and then you bring those other notes to be super strong, and it gets carried by good teammates. It's also a good carrier blend. So essentially the answer is it's very complicated, but it has to do with finding potent scents that are also safe, and then working in the smaller ones from there. So yeah, good question. Dan, is the splitting of a beard down the middle a normal awkward phase at the medium point where it seems like the right wants to go left? Is that what a French fork is? That's a French fork. And unfortunately, it's not an awkward phase. Once your fork starts, your fork stays. You're forked. You're forked. Yep. It's never going to just like fork and then whoop, loop back together again. The fork is a sign that your neck hairs, specifically around the Adam's apple, have not allowed it to stay together. So it can change over time as your beard gets thicker and it changes, but that's about it. Why did you guys stop doing the podcast?
I got sick, and I'm still working on that.
Mainly, any disposable time is dedicated to Sam working through sickness stuff, and essentially, if we do it, we do it. We're not going to do an episode here and an episode there. That's just not our style. That's not how we function. And so we are working towards being back to doing it more. I hope within the next couple of weeks, we can start really getting that discussion going. But it's essentially going to be driven by her health and how our day shapes out. Also, super transparent. By the end of it, our sponsors were starting to become more sparse. And to do something that takes hours and hours and hours, and that's not an exaggeration. Sam would write the script. Sam would type the script. And it wasn't an exact script, but it was a guide. I do all the audio processing, the posting, all the recording itself is over an hour. To do that with absolutely no return and it doesn't even help the channel because it's not beard related. That's tough, and so
it's
kind
like
of combination.
I feel like that sounds so bad.
Yeah, but it's real.
Yeah, like we're not trying to like do it for money, but when
Correct.
It takes up so much time to prepare and to figure out and stuff, it's hard to put that higher on the list of things that we could be doing.
Yeah, and I don't think it's even bad. I mean, we only have so many hours in the day. especially with our kids' soccer, especially with everything else we do. So if I am taking away out of a 5-day work week, if I'm taking 3 hours, it's probably more than that, but if I'm taking 3 hours for something that's not helping our family or the platform or, what we're building here, that's 3 hours where I could have worked on a video or a live stream or something else. So it's just time. Yeah, exactly. Will's right. It's just time. Like the time is so valuable. So valuable. So yeah, it's a good question. And yeah, that would be it. Nothing too crazy there. Do wood combs work better than metal combs? If you're talking like straight metal, like ding, 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 yes, they do. If you're talking carbon fiber, no, I do believe carbon fiber is the best. Hey, Dan, are you going to LA for a beard competition? You do know the state bird of LA is mosquito. So I thought you were talking about Los Angeles, but you're talking about Louisiana.
Oh.
I am, yes.
I was like, are you going to California?
No. I am going to Louisiana October 5th. I will be the head judge and running a competition and all that stuff. I've actually been working on it for months and months now with video calls and all that stuff. So yes, October 5th, Baton Rouge, Rally Cap Brewing in Louisiana. I will be there and I will be a judge. Dan, do you recommend a good beard trimmer? Check out my video today, Jeff. It was about beard trimmers. So, Jeff, check it out today. The answer is Babyliss FX. Sam actually uses it on all of our hair. Mm-hmm. Thoughts?
It's wonderful. It is much better than the Brio.
Yeah.
I've used the Brio.
Yeah, and Brio's an affiliate, and Babyliss is not. It's better than the Brio. It's just heavier, it's quality, the motor's better, the cut's better. Is Brio good for the money and being a budget one? Yeah, absolutely. Is the Babyliss 2 to 3 times more expensive, but it's 2 to 3 times better.
And I feel like the Babyliss will last longer than the Brio.
No doubt. Yep.
You can just feel it.
No doubt. All right, Sam, how are you feeling? We talked about your sickness and this and that.
Yeah.
How are you feeling as an update?
I'm working through it. Right now I'm good. I have an appointment with my doctor tomorrow, and that's kind of going to lead us on some different paths. And one's kind of scary, but, well, I guess the other one's kind of scary too, but dang. I'm tired of not feeling good, you guys, so I'm hoping to get this all figured out soon.
There you go. Dan, how would you recommend looking for a barber that would be good for trimming a beard, and what questions should I ask the barber? So, Brad, I actually have 2 different videos on that topic. Look up after the stream how to communicate with a barber, Dan C. Bearded. What should you ask the barber? Show them pictures if you're trying to get a result. That's number 1. Other than that, make sure they have beard trim on their pricing menu. If they don't, run. Number 2, see if their social media has pictures of beard trims. That's a great sign if they're proud of that. And then from there, just look at reviews. And the best thing you can do is if you ever see a beard in your area, like at the gas station that you really like and it seems like it's purposeful, ask them where they got their beard trimmed. That's probably your best bet. Yep, it's probably your best bet. Okay, Sam, we talk about your wonderful husband a lot. So the question is for you, how we talk to your wonderful, you do talk to me more. How has Dan's passion and career changed, if at all, who you are?
Oh,
interesting. Good question.
Dan has given me so much more confidence in anything that I do. Not only by telling me like how good I would do at something or how great I'm doing at something, but like showing me through his confidence and just like putting it out there, just giving off that vibe. I think it has rubbed off on me a lot because I am not a very confident person, or I wasn't a very confident person. I feel so much more comfortable with myself now. So I feel like that's probably the biggest change that you have shown me over these last like 6 years.
Yeah, there's no bigger cheerleader in the world for Sam than me.
Yeah.
And it's all just because it's just true. It's just honest. She's amazing. So cool. Well, very, very thoughtful question, man. Love that. Hey, Dan and Sam, I put oil in my beard early in the morning before work. Styles well. By 11 or 12, it looks like my beard is dry and a mess. Should I be putting more in the morning? Try it. Yeah, try it, Randy. If not, you can always do a midday beard routine as well. And dry, your beard's going to be dry. Like my beard is dry to the touch right now, but it shouldn't be a mess and it shouldn't be like brittle feeling, you know? So yeah, try it for sure. It may be just a case that you got to use more, or maybe your beard needs to be a little bit more damp, or you might need to drink some more water. And that's not always the answer, but it usually is. So just something to think about there.
Chills.
Dan, have you ever done some research on the effects of digesting caffeine in beards? I have. I'm working on a video. There's zero direct research, but there's correlations that we can make. Does caffeine increase blood flow? Does it stimulate the follicle? Does it change other aspects? So working on it. That's not a quick video, but it's coming. Meet and greet. So the meet and greet will be at the beard competition. The entire thing will be a meet and greet. Most of the time I get to hang out and talk with you guys. It's not just the judging. So yes, October 5th, the evening, Rally Cap Brewing, that entire thing will be the meet and greet. I'm flying in late Friday night and then flying out Sunday. So there's not a lot of time outside of that, but if something can come up, I would love to hang out with you more, Mike. Dan, what do you guys use for a camera for your videos and live stream? This is a
Sony
6400A with a Sigma lens, and I film with a Canon M50. There you go. All right. Dan, a newbie question. Different lengths of your beard need different grooming techniques and tools? Yes. I actually, Abe, have a video on that. If you can't find it, send me a message. I'll link it for you. But essentially, early on, you start with a brush, then you shift to a comb, then you use a heated brush, you use a blow dryer. Yes, to the max. My video title might be exactly like that, like different beard lengths, different beard tools. It's something right there. Dan, what's the sheets you talk about? Looking to get some new ones.
The silk sheets?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure on that one. Is it? Yeah, let me know, Robert, what you mean by that one, and I can hopefully help you out more. Are you coming to Houston? No, but I am coming to San Antonio next weekend. Not this upcoming one, but next weekend. My beard's looking amazing in the mirror when I finish the routine. 2 to 3 hours. It looks like I didn't even touch it. With my heated brush, any tips? Practice, adjust, trial and error. It's literally different for everybody. So yeah, you just got to adjust. You got to keep trying. Silk sheets. Okay. So the Mulberry Silk is probably what you're thinking of. Mulberry Silk Company, I think. But yeah. All right. Thank you, guys. Boom. Kevin. What's up, Kevin? This is Amber and Kevin.
Okay.
We finally talked Kevin into submitting. That's Amber. Well, maybe he knows. Oh. He did send me these pictures. He decided at the age of 46 to grow a beard last November. In April, he shaved and almost instantly regretted it.
Aw.
Heard that story before. I love the progression of guys shaving. Almost always they try to convince themselves at first that they like it. And they're like, oh no, this is great. And then 2 to 3 days later, they message me crying and they're like, what did I do? What did I do? You made a mistake. But it grows back. We're at the same time frame, and so wanting to ward off those thoughts of shaving again. You're smart, Amber. Need advice on a hairstyle.
Okay.
Kevin is wanting to grow his hair, but we don't have a specific goal in mind. I personally love the curls and would like to go for Sam Elliott and Roadhouse kind of look, but with some waves. As far as beard, we'd like to keep the middle of the mustache trimmed. He generally doesn't use any heat, but he can if required. His beard is super dense, and we have been trimming the sides some because of the width and the poofiness of his beard. He really doesn't have a goal for length. We figured we would know when it's time to stop or maintain. Any tips or advice? Love that. So they're enjoying the beard along the way and just seeing if anything needs to be adjusted.
Ooh.
You are follically gifted, my friend.
So full.
Oh my, in the head hair, the beard.
Dense.
Goodness, freaking follicles. Wow.
Wait, can you Google a picture of Sam Elliott and Roadhouse?
Yeah, for sure. All right.
No Sam Elliott, never seen Roadhouse.
I don't think I have either. All right.
Wow, he was dapper when he was younger.
For sure.
Okay.
And real quick, if anybody needs to see reference, Sam Elliott, Roadhouse. Got it.
I'm digging it. I could see that.
Head hair thoughts.
Go for it.
Yep.
Do the Sam Elliott.
Keep growing. That's easy. Yep, keep growing on that one.
I do like the slick back though, because I almost wonder if it was like coming down like forward, if it would almost be like too much.
It would be.
You know?
Yep, that would be my one thing is notice how the beard is going south and the head hair is going west. I like that. That is a separation of the head hair and the beard. I'm not a big fan of the big lion's mane when everything connects. Personal preference. There are many people that do. I like that you have the different directions. All right, what about the beard? Any adjustments or feedback for that thing?
No,
dude, don't
none.
touch. I will spite you. I don't even know what the right word is there. I will smite you.
I'll spite you.
I will that too, though. I said in my head, I'm like, no, I would spite him. So, dude, keep it going. And yeah, I guess probably me, I did not even say lettuce.
Oh, that was a missed opportunity.
But I feel like people are like, Dan, you're saying lettuce too much. And so I brought it back. I brought it back like Violet's taco order, no lettuce.
Oh my gosh.
So yes, he actually.
Excuse me?
Excuse me? What? Kevin?
Nope.
No.
Mm-mm.
Not allowed. Can't do it. No.
Why?
It looks great,
Why
man.
would you want to?
Yeah. Hey, what's up, Los? So I agree with Ken. Keep growing. If you get to a point where you don't like it, we adjust then. But right now, we like you.
If
it looks
you
good.
continue growing that beard, that is going to be the fullest beard that has ever existed in history.
Thicker than a Snicker.
That's a fact.
Straight up. Straight up. I haven't used that in a while either. She said he did today. I will smack him. He is weird. Now, we don't condone domestic abuse, but
Do it.
it's not allowed. The shaving. The smacking is allowed. Yeah, the smacking is allowed. Dude, keep going. That beard's amazing, man. Don't touch it.
So good.
Keep going. All right, last one before our giveaway, you guys. Eric with an A. Get it at the end. So, it has been 1 year since I last submitted for input. I was overwhelmed by the positive feedback that I received from this community. After a year, I finally accepted my genetics would never allow me to accomplish the dancy look. However, I learned to rock what I got, and I will be attending my first beard and mustache competition on October 5th here in Baton Rouge. Let's go! So, yeah, I'm going to get to meet Eric. Any input from past competitors or the group in general is welcome. Sunglasses are before, no glasses are yesterday. So let's go ahead and check out this dapper gentleman right here. Boom!
Oh!
I know. Look where that stash has gone.
Holy moly.
Dude,
That's a stash.
That's a stash. That is a stash right there, dude. I love it. For my feedback, the only thing I would say to consider, it's not going to make like a massive difference for October 4th, but moving in the future, I would actually love the combo of this mustache and a little bit more of this, maybe take off a little bit here onto the beard here. I think that kind of get that bad boy back right there. I like the combo of doing both of those. Definitely the stash. That's unbelievable.
Yeah, I don't think that it would take away from the stash at all.
Agreed. Look at Lewis. He says, look at that stash. Right? Right? So, dude, Eric, refined, beautiful, looks amazing, very well balanced. I love the look. If you're looking for advice, let that bottom lettuce grow a little bit. Maybe I can work on the phrasing. That could be something different, bottom lettuce, but
gosh.
Stop it. Let that chin lettuce grow a little bit, baby. Come on. Yeah, rock the musketeer. Exactly. Exactly. So, bottom lettuce, pause. Clip it. Oh my gosh. Lower lettuce is not better, Jason. That is not better. That's way worse. That is way worse. Hey, Jason.
Oh my gosh,
Jason. He said, thank you, everyone. I appreciate the comments. Of course, dude. Yeah, looks good. Looks really, really good. So, Randy says, at least I know he won't be in the same category as me. I know. Imagine walking and being like, I got to go against that mustache, that bottom lettuce. Oh my gosh. Under cabbage, under lettuce. Hey. I'm just confused.
I think chin lettuce is great.
I cannot explain, Ralph. I cannot explain. Yeah, no, chin lettuce, that came out of the dome. That was pretty good. Yeah, that was pretty dang good. So, yeah. I want to learn how to get a mustache like that. Well, please check out social media sincerely check out Jump Master EDC. This is a personal friend of mine. I was able to meet and hang out with this gentleman. He used to have a huge, gorgeous beard too, and now he just rocks that dapper stash. He will teach you. He will teach you there. So go check out Jump Master. He's my guy. If you need a link, message me. I can hook you up. All right. Awesome, Eric. Thanks for sending in, man. Thank you for being here. Giveaway time. Let's go. I'm going to drop a link in the chat, you guys. This is for a $30 gift card to Deadman's Beard Co. If you thought Sam C liked the study enough that she said was like a, what did you say? It was like
old library.
An old library. Yeah, the study. And if you want to try that, do it. Want to get the vitamins? Do it. You want to get the stripping wash that Sam uses herself? Do it. They're awesome. And again, guys, your affiliate discount code there is Command15. An amazing company. An amazing company. Bill says, chin lettuce for beard sounds better than taco meat for chest hair. I love, Bill, the taco meat's not going anywhere. That one always gets a reaction. I know. Everyone hates it, but it always gets a reaction.
Ruins tacos.
Oh, speak for yourself. No, I like doing my videos where it's like my shirt should be off because it's like a shower video or like a routine video where my shirt would be off, but I don't do the shirtless videos. Calm down. Not trying to get that market. And they're welcome, but not trying to get that market. And I like to say, you don't get none of this taco meat. You'll never get this.
Oh my gosh.
No, not taco meat. Yeah, it's gotta be taco meat, guys. All right, Dan showers with a shirt on. I don't know.
No, that's just his taco meat.
That's just my taco meat. That is the shirt. I am follically gifted, guys. Do not go there. Not talk about any more lettuce in locations. So Kevin's using 2 to 3 droppers of oil at a time. Does that seem too much? No. He's got a dense jungle of a beard that needs some nourishment. So no. Nope. All right. Mama needs some of her own Deadmans. There you go. Sleep with socks on. You know what, Ken? You see your comment? Do you see your comment in the chat right there? Well, guess what? It's now gone, Ken. That's how much I despise the idea of socks in general. Do I have socks on right now? No, I don't.
Did Maddox tell you he slept with socks on the other night? Your own spawn.
Was it a mistake?
No, he did it on purpose.
Breathe. I said I don't get aggressive towards the children. Breathe. So, yeah, Ken, take that. It stays on my screen. Does it really? Message deleted by Dancy Bearded. It says it's gone here. No. Yeah, those look like stinky socks, Ellie. Those look terrible. And it's the weirdest thing because I hate socks, but I have ugly crusties.
You need socks.
When guests come over, I do wear socks.
The most un-Dan-like thing, he'll put socks on. I'm like, why do you have socks on? To hide my crusties.
No, I'm like, guests are coming, and that's it. Nobody wants to look at those. But my feet I don't have like ugly feet or anything. It's not like my toenails are normal. Horrific toenails, like the brown, flaky, cracky, that's worse than crusties. I'll die on that hill. That's worse.
You got fungus.
I don't, but those people do. Yeah, my feet are very clean. Hey, before we draw this giveaway here, Sam C did not wash her feet before marrying me.
Listen, you guys, I just started washing my feet like a year ago, and if you guys were here, you knew the conversation that was had on live stream, okay? That's it.
So in what ways did this marriage in passion make Sam a better person? She has less smelly feet. So that works. Okay. Did Deadman's used to have hemp seed? I don't know. I'm not sure. They did completely overhaul their carrier blend, so it very well could have been. Okay. Here we go with a potential winner of our giveaway. If this is you, drop a comment and claim your victory by saying, it's me, specifically. Here we go. Do we have Mr. John Hubble in the building? Drop a comment if you guys want to be on the show next week. It is scrolling on the bottom. Not the bottom lettuce, but just bottom. It is pinned in the chat, and it is in the description as well. So, do we have... Oh, Amber's a nurse and has seen some nasty toenails. Oh. What about only having 8 toenails? That's fine.
What?
That's fine.
Where did the other 2 go?
Ask Maddox. He's lucky he has toenails. He's lost both his big toenails. He's had.
I can't do toenails like I can't do teeth. Just gives me the heebie-jeebies.
I did get my big toenail stepped on by like a 350-pound man. His actual name is Big Poppy, and I lost it that time, right? Or did it just turn black? And
I think it just turned black.
Okay.
And then you got it caught under the door.
Oh. So I don't usually show signs of pain. I can break bones, and I'm pretty good. I was running around the house with the kids. We had hardwood floors. There was a gap between the laundry room door that was like the size of a big toenail or big toe. I'm running around the house chasing them. I catch my foot under the door. My toe kept going. My toenail did not. Toe, nail, yeet. It like you know how those new Oreo packets where you pull.
Oh, stop!
Yeet.
That's so gross.
Oh, Big Poppy. That's essentially yes. He looks just like Big Poppy. I'm gonna pull up this Big Poppy, and you're gonna be hilarious because it's a different version of our Big Poppy. it is our Big Poppy. So yes, very, very similar. Very, very similar. So, oh my, Ken just threw it in his mouth. Ken went through like deployments in the military and saw amputees and stuff, and yeet. So yeah, that was a good one. That was a real good toenail one.
Ugh.
Not fun. All right, guys and girls, it is 10:30. Sam was getting worried about time. She didn't know I knew what I was doing.
I didn't know what time it was.
That's how much fun we were having.
I can't even see the clock on the
Did
computer.
you not do your contacts today?
I have my contacts in.
Oh, no.
Okay.
It's astigmatism. All right, guys. Mr. Gamer, they will be reaching out to you with the email that you signed up with. A couple people, they call me Big Poppy. All right. Dan, did you call the tow truck? Dude, I told you. No, I called Toby Bryant. Oh, rest in peace.
We drop the toe jokes. What is that from? Grown Ups?
From Grown Ups.
We drop the toe jokes all the time.
We totally do. That's a new one. That's a new one. I've never even used that one. That's on the spot, you guys.
That was so good.
We totally do.
Oh
my gosh. Chris, I think so. But I was taking notes for a video today. And in the notes, I'm on it right now. That's so funny you say that. So, yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
On the note, I can't tell you guys what the video's about because you know why. But, yeah. Hey, if you guys didn't hit the like, please do. Please do. You have a Toby Bryant in your house too? Oh, my gosh. Yeah. That was amazing. The maze joke from that one, that was good. Yeah, that was amazing. That was amazing. We might have to watch Grown Ups tonight. All right, guys and girls, we're going to get out of here. Please stay bearded,